Alright, let's get started. Just look at our tiny base planes inside the block. Mine will be a diamond one, and Mikey will have a dirt one.
This is simply incredible. We'll be able to build an incredibly cool base inside the block with a plane. That's my big dream.
Mikey flies this plane like a charm, but we'll tell you, friends, how we got it all. It'll be a truly interesting story.
It was really, really cool. I absolutely love flying. JJ, come with me as quickly as you can. I noticed some kind of plane in our village, and there's a base for it next to it.
Wow, that really is some kind of cool tiny plane flying around our village, but how did you know that this block is its base?
I saw a tiny villager come in here too. That's why I'm sure there's a base here. So we need to wait for him to land and ask him about everything.
This is really cool to watch. I wish Mikey and I could fly on these tiny planes and have a blast.
Did you see JJ? He flew inside that block. This must really be his base. Villager, come out as quickly as you can. We need to talk to you.
Villager, if this really is your base, then tell us where you got it from and how we can get one too. Mikey and I want some of those.
So, you've decided to look at my secret plane base. I fly it all the time and it's my home. I got it for a lot of money.
Please tell us where to get it. We want something like that too. We're willing to pay any price for it.
You see, this isn't just any block. It's a special base with different professional entrances. You have to buy one like that in a special store that opened not long ago. Well, you have to be tiny to get inside, build your plane, and even turn it into your base. It's all very, very difficult.
Villager, why don't you take us around and show us the place? Mikey and I are already intrigued by the idea of having our own tiny base for our plane. It's an incredibly cool idea.
It must be that store on the mountain. I've heard of it, but I never thought you could buy such a cool tiny base here. If the villager is recommending it, we should listen.
That's exactly where I bought that cool base. So you'll need a lot of money to buy a really cool one. I hope you have it.
Wow, Mikey, have you seen the prices of these blocks? As if you'd have to pay $1 million for one? That's just an incredible amount of money, and we don't have it.
You don't have to buy the most expensive block. I bought myself an iron side, and it's more than enough for me. I have a really good base there.
Okay, Mikey, we've been told and shown everything. Now we just need to find the money for these blocks and start building our home inside the plane.
Okay, we figured that out perfectly. Now we just need to figure out how much money we have and which block we can buy.
You can't get inside, but here are your potions that will make you tiny. Use them only when you buy yourself a block like that and build a base inside.
They even gave us potions that will make us tiny. That's exactly what we need now. I hope we can fully realize this idea. To be honest, I don't want to buy some terrible cheap block. We need to buy some really expensive diamond block.
I completely agree with you on that, Mikey, but we still need to think it all over and decide to be sure we don't make a mistake. But I just love this idea so much. Having such a cool plane and being able to fly it whenever we want is exactly what we need right now. I hope we can overcome all the challenges.
Let's go to the store again and see exactly which unit we need. There's a good selection there overall, and we can negotiate.
Yes, we really need to choose the right one, because we have really big plans. Or maybe we should buy 2 different ones at once.
These are pretty good, but we don't have enough for 2 cool ones at once. I want to buy 1 diamond block and 1 made from a bad block, like dirt, for example.
That would really be the best solution. We'll actually be able to fly different planes and each one will have its own base, which we can build inside.
Then let's go to the cashier as quickly as possible. We need to discuss all this with him so he'll agree on our side. After all, we don't have much money.
Hello again! We came to look at some blocks to buy them. Is there any way to get a discount so that no one else is going to buy them?
Sorry, Mikey and JJ, but we don't offer discounts. All these blocks are incredibly cool and they're all popular. They sell out quickly and people are building tiny bases inside them.
All we have is this. What can we buy with this?
I won't sell you anything for this. Come back later. Okay, Mikey, let's get out of here as quickly as possible. We don't need to embarrass ourselves in front of him anymore. We need to go home and see how much money we actually have. Or even come up with a plan to make it the fastest way possible. I hope we can actually do it and make a lot of money.
JJ, I already have a really cool plan for making a lot of money. Let's try to steal all this money from the bank.
Steal money from the bank? But how dangerous is that? What if we actually get caught? We'll go to jail and then we'll be in big trouble.
We simply have no other choice. We can't make that kind of money anywhere. And since we can't make that kind of money, let's just steal it all. It really will be easy.
Okay, Mikey, let's do it and steal the money from the bank. We just need to come up with a good plan to do it.
We need to go home and see what weapons and tools we have. Maybe we can come up with a plan where we won't be discovered and we can steal everything quickly.
I completely agree with you on that. I really want to see what we have. After all, we always have a lot of different tools and interesting things for different tasks.
JJ, we can split into 2 groups. I'll infiltrate the bank and you'll watch me from the drone and guide me. Then you'll take out the guards and escort me, and I'll sneak inside and steal everything. That way, we'll be really rich, enough to buy ourselves a block and build a tiny base.
But this isn't your average drone. This drone will allow us to take out some of the security. Okay, that would be a really good and reliable plan. Okay, I need to build another place from which I can control the drone to keep an eye on you. So Mikey, you can gradually make your way to the bank for now.
This will be the best heist ever, and no one will even know we did it. We'll buy ourselves a cool block and make a tiny base there. That's our plan, you and I.
Okay, Mikey, go to the bank and wait for my instructions. I've turned on headphones, so we'll be able to hear each other. The drone will be here soon and help you.
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly, JJ. When you're ready, launch the drone and show me how and where to go to bypass all the cameras.
Now, I need to lay out everything I have and use it to control the drone. We need to connect everything so it works properly. And then we can really pull off this heist. This is a very risky plan, and I hope it goes really quietly, because I want to see this through to the very end and get this over with as quickly as possible. Great, we've got the network connection. Now we need to set up the drone and get going. Our plan is really well thought out, and the most important thing is to defeat the guards and eliminate them all. Okay, friends, we're taking control of the drone. Now I can fly and observe everything from this angle. Now I can keep an eye on Mikey from a distance, and I really hope we can solve all our problems and pull off this operation, because it's very dangerous and we only have one chance.
JJ, I'm more than ready to go inside. The most important thing is that no one interferes with us and that we do everything really well and quietly. I'm counting on you.
There are a lot of guards on the roof right now. It would be best for you to enter from there, because there's a wooden roof there, and that's the easiest way inside.
Okay, JJ, so destroy all these guards so I can sneak inside quietly. This is the only way we can get into the bank and rob it. If the police find out and raise the alarm, then we'll be in big trouble. So we only have one chance to avoid falling into their hands.
Yeah, no problem. Let's get this all sorted out as quickly as possible and see this through to the very end. We need to act quickly before the police find out. The most important thing is to do everything quickly and clean them out quickly too, because their vault door is heavily guarded. I'll need to destroy them inside too. Mikey, I've successfully destroyed all the guards on the roof. Now you can go down and actually get inside the bank. Do it really, really quickly.
Well done, JJ. I had no doubt you'd figure it out so quickly. Now I'm on the hard part, and I need to be very careful. I'll try to make a hole for you too, so you can fly in with a drone, and then I'll have less trouble. I'll run straight to the vault.
The most important thing, Mikey, if anything starts, you need to get out of there immediately. Don't even try to do anything, just try to get out. Otherwise, there'll be trouble.
We're too far gone to run away. That's why I'll get all that money at any cost and get it for us. Just cover me so they don't interfere.
Mikey's on the roof, and we're closer to pulling off a successful heist. Be careful and don't take any risks. I don't want you to really get yourself into trouble, so be careful. Once everything's sorted out, there won't be any problems. We'll be rich.
Yes, we'll definitely be rich. The most important thing is to do it quickly, so they won't even realize it. I'll try to pull it off just like that.
Mikey really is robbing the bank, and I hope everything ends well so we can buy a block and make a tiny base. That's the most important thing right now.
Once we have our own tiny base, it will really help us, and we can have a great time. Either way, that's our #1 goal.
Mikey, I've destroyed all the guards. Get inside and jump into the vault. It's completely open, so take everything there is. Let's do it quickly.
Yoo-hoo, JJ! This is really cool! I just want to finish this as quickly as possible and walk away with the money. The most important thing is to solve everything quickly and buy the blocks.
We managed to pull off something like this, and it's really cool, Mikey. So let's do it quickly and leave immediately. We don't have much time.
There may be no security, but yeah, I better hurry. There's an incredible amount of diamonds and money in here. Now we definitely have enough to buy everything we want.
Mikey, if you're planning on leaving through the main entrance, there are a lot of guards there too. I'll fly over and destroy them all. They can't catch you.
Try to do it quickly. I want to escape from here and take all this money for myself. We managed to implement our plan, and our idea with the tiny base is going to be awesome.
You could say I've destroyed everyone. You can go out, Mikey, and run towards home. Now no one will be able to catch you, much less arrest you.
Phew, it's just incredibly cool that our plan actually worked, and we were able to get so much money without any problems. I'm running to our house and we'll hide everything.
Okay, I'm waiting for you, and I'll fly the drone to the base too. Now that we have the money, all that's left is to buy the base. You can go ahead now. I've sorted everything out. It was a really interesting experience, so we could do something like this. The main thing is that the villagers don't find out about us.
No one saw us, and I'm more than confident that everything will be fine. So don't worry, we really can do it without any problems. This is a huge victory for us because I can't even tell you how awesome that was. In any case, we really did a great job, and we have something to be proud of.
Just don't tell anyone about this, because it could be very dangerous for us. We have to keep it a secret. This is our first successful heist mission. We'll definitely have time to celebrate. After all, we've only just started getting diamonds. Mikey, come on, show me how many you got. If we've really earned a lot, then we really can build a tiny base inside the block.
There are an incredible amount of diamonds here, so we can definitely buy whatever we want. But since we want a tiny base, we need to buy it first.
Now I understand perfectly what our situation is. Okay, let's go to the store and buy something. The most important thing is that they don't ask us where we got all this money.
I don't think he'll be interested. He just wants to get those diamonds and sell us whatever he wants. So we can definitely get what we want and do everything right away.
Okay, we've come to buy a block to build a tiny base inside. We want to buy a diamond block because we really have a lot of money now.
Let's get it as quickly as possible and place it next to the villagers' tiny base. By the way, we need to go see them again and check on them. This is very important.
Great, Mikey. Now we actually have this block. We can actually use it and build an entire secret base inside it. We've really reached the level where we can do that.
It was a really tough test, but we still managed to solve all our problems and see it through to the very end. Now we just need to test building a house inside the plane.
We've met all the requirements and actually bought this block. That's why we need to drink the potion and turn into miniatures now.
I got myself a dirt base, but I don't think it will make much of a difference. The most important thing for me is the plane. But it's already there, and I'm already really happy about it.
Then let's put our blocks in place and head inside. I'm really interested in what awaits us there and what kind of bases we can build.
Inside these blocks, we can really hide from view and have a safe time. We don't really want to get caught.
Everyone has their own base and their own block, so we simply have to show what's inside. And of course, build a base right inside this block with an airplane. Great, just look at my cool diamond plane. Guys, we'll build ourselves a base inside. Okay, let's build our base inside the plane. Make it truly incredible. We'll relax and have fun in this secret base.
Yeah, we'll make houses in the plane and fly wherever we want. I'll be in my dirt block and you'll be in the diamond block. It'll still be really cool. We'll keep in touch through headphones. We'll invite the villagers over to have a great time and relax, have fun, and celebrate our victory. After all, no one knows we pulled off that heist.
We've really done a good job, and there's only so much left to do. As soon as we finish the interior, we'll be off to relax and have fun. The plane may be small, but we can still fit a bed, a fridge, and a lot more in there. We'll just have to modify it a little.
You'll eat cookies, watch cartoons, and have fun. That's all we need now. But first, we need to furnish our base and make it comfortable for us. I hope we'll fly great and without any problems. I've never flown a plane, but it's been a long-time dream of mine.
The biggest problem is that we'll constantly have to look for those potions that make us tiny, but it's also very suspicious that the diamond block and the dirt block are so poorly hidden in the middle of the village.
If we really have problems with this, we'll need to move our secret tiny base inside the plane somewhere else so no one steals it.
I hope everything goes smoothly and no one will guess what we did for those blocks. In any case, everything seems calm now and there's no need to worry. We'll also need to install lots of lockers for clothes, a bathroom, and a place where we can eat and watch cartoons. This space may be small, but it's our new home.
So far, I've managed to achieve everything I want, so I can say my base is really interesting. You'll definitely have to come to me, JJ.
It seems to me that there's very little time left and we'll soon be going to relax and have fun. I want to unwind from all the problems and adventures. I'll definitely come check out your base again, but I don't think it's much different from mine, so it'll be easier to just make my own. It was a really cool adventure and we did well. That's why, friends, we'll be saying goodbye to you. See you very soon, and bye everyone.